Hi, this is Lynn Jansen, your neighborhood realtor. I'm here with Rusnock of Elements and Energy. Ro is a Feng Shui practitioner. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Lynn. I'm doing great.
Good. Ro, would you please tell the people of 85028 how you came to be a Feng Shui practitioner?
Absolutely. Back in 1999, my life was very dismal. And when I say dismal, it was dismal. It had a really challenging time earning money for myself. I didn't learn really great life skills from my mother, who was a single mom. And in 1999, I had the opportunity to go to Louise L. Hayes' conference in Phoenix at the Phoenix Civic Center. And I saw Tara Catherine Collins speak on Feng Shui. And it literally, Lynn, I had this body experience that I knew what she was talking about. Even though I'd never experienced having an organized home or a clean home, it spoke to my heart. And I told my best friend I was sitting next to, I said, Gail, one day I'm going to be a Feng Shui practitioner. And she looked at me and she didn't say, oh, you're crazy. She said, Ro, I believe you. and here I am today with balance in every area of my life. And I'm happy to say I have a great profession. I not only do residential Feng Shui, but I do commercial. I also am now Feng Shuiing people, which is fascinating and getting great results from that. And we have a staging business, my business partner, Julie Highland. So we do Feng Shui with staging as well.
I met Ro probably 12, 13 years ago, and about 10 years ago, she Feng Shuied my home that was off of 36th Street in Shea, and it had a profound impact for me. And I know, and from there, Ro has Feng Shuied homes. When we go to sell homes, sometimes they have some really strange energy or just don't feel quite right. So we've brought Ro in to do staging for us and to also Feng Shui homes. Why don't you talk a little bit about when you meet with a client, how do you figure out what you're going to do with their home?
Well, in Feng Shui, we work with certain tools, and the tools that we use, the prime tool is the Bagua map, and that has the 8 treasures of our life. And it's living life in a very, very deep, meaningful way, because every part of your home correlates to a part of your life. And we want to make sure, for instance, if you're having a challenge in your wealth area or in your love and romance, I really assess the whole entire home, and we can find out where the energy is low to amp that up. And you would be amazed how quickly things turn around. And it opens up channels of energy to flow through, and that it's fluid. It's kind of like when you have a cold. You know how your nose is stuffy and the oxygen's not getting through to all your cells in your body, and you're not vibrantly alive? That's how our homes are. When we have stagnation of energy, clutter, or things you can feel are off, like it's a storage room where it should be a functional room, but people are storing things, it gets cluttered, and then the energy can't get through. So it's very simplistic, but it's coming in with Feng Shui eyes and making the changes, and then the energy opens. It's amazing.
It's fascinating.
It is.
And when you feel the change in your home after you're finished, you become a believer.
Right,
for sure.
right.
Talk about, how do you Feng Shui people?
I Feng Shui people by knowing that all of us, just growing up in our families, we tend to have traumatic experiences because as little children, we aren't always processing in a way that is mature. So everyone has traumatic energetic blocks that we hold, mainly women carry in their stomachs, oftentimes in our heart chakra. So what I do is just talking to a person within 10 minutes, I can tell how they're processing with their words and what pictures they're creating in their head. And I help them, and I just pull out the weed, and they are more free in the world to be authentic.
I like
It's
that.
beautiful.
Pull out the weed.
Yeah, just pull it out. So I'm having phenomenal results with my clients, and that's just so fulfilling to me, to see people be their full potential in life and be joyful.
Absolutely. So if someone was interested in having a consultation with you, either for their home, their office, you do commercial,
Yes.
you do residential,
Yes.
you do staging for realtors,
Right.
and then you also do your coaching or your
Feng Shui.
Feng Shui.
Yes.
Yeah. So how would someone contact you? How would we get a hold of you?
You can call me at 480-241-5805, or you can send me an email to ro@elementsandenergy.com, all spelled out.
Okay, wonderful.
Yes. Yeah,
Well, thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you, sweetie.
It was wonderful to see you.
It was so good to see you too.